Derek LeBlanc here with Top MMA News, here with Dickeson. How do you pronounce it, Dickeson or
Dickeson, yeah.
Okay.
But I get everything, so I'm cool with whatever.
Get it straight or I'll hit you.
Absolutely not.
But no, winner here at Elite One tonight, big knockout win over Chris Johnson. So first of all, just give us your thoughts on, it's only short, but just give us your thoughts on the fight.
Well, I've been stuck in a box of being a grappler, and everybody knows I'm a BJJ brown belt under Fabio Holanda, BTT Canada. And everybody expects me to come out, take you down, and work my game. We've been boxing non-stop. I've been sharpening my reaction, working on my explosiveness. So I just saw an opportunity with his hands coming down, and I exploded in and threw the hardest right hand I had, and it worked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, were you surprised with the people's reactions in the crowd? Because like I said, no one really expected you to go in and knock out. I think if anyone, maybe probably expected the opposite maybe happening tonight.
Right, no doubt. I mean, Chris is known as the puncher, but for a guy who's known as a puncher, name me the person who he's knocked out, and that's not the way it's typically gone. I wasn't feeling overly afraid of his skills with his hands, so I thought I could go in there and win this fight anywhere it took place.
Yeah. Now, going into the fight, were you scared of ring rust? Because you haven't been fighting, I think it's almost been like 3 years now?
It's been 2.5 years, 2009 in June. No, I wasn't actually. The truth is that, I have a team of athletes that I coach on a full-time basis. We have Team Synergy in Fredericton, and I've been active and developing and growing my game and expanding my team, and I have the best partners and the best training facilities, so I didn't expect any problems.
So is this basically what you've been doing in the last 2.5 years, just kind of putting your team ahead of yourself, basically?
Absolutely, and putting my career ahead of MMA as well, which was an important thing for me, but the time was right for comeback, I guess everybody wants to call it. So yeah, I stepped up and wanted to represent my team and lead the way.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, the other big news that was made about this fight, unfortunately, was the weight loss.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I've never missed weight. I've always come in on my agreed weight, and I'm not making up any excuses. I've been apologizing and trying to speak to them. I let the promoter know early in the morning on Friday morning that I just had dried up and I was no longer making weight. Unfortunately, the consequence of 2.5 years off and 2.5 years older, I'm almost 35 years old, my metabolism didn't react the way I thought it would to my diet, and although I was well trained and well conditioned, I just really struggled with the weight through the camp. We kept hoping that the weight would come off, and the moment we realized it wasn't going to, then we did make the call, and then it definitely was made a big deal of, and rightfully so. That's disrespectful, and I apologize to Chris and everyone else.
Yeah. So what do you think is going to be next for you? Have you been talking with Mike about maybe what's future plans, or even maybe any other promotions around the country, or just in the Maritimes at least? You
know what? I honestly haven't been committed to anything more than this fight. I wanted to see how I felt and how I was able to control my emotions and my mindset and how my physical capabilities would come along through a training camp. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to reevaluate, but I think you'll probably see me fight again. Yeah, but it probably won't be for maybe 5 or 6 months.
Yeah. Is there maybe a name out there that you would like to fight, or just whoever they throw in front of you?
You know what? Whoever they throw in front of me is fine. I'm game. I like the challenge of different opponents. With Chris, if Chris felt like he wanted a rematch, then that would be fair to me too. I didn't make weight, and I would love the opportunity to come in and take that belt. I would, and trust me, nobody's more disappointed about not making weight than me. That it blew an opopportunity for me, and now this win will forever be, oh well, but. So.
Yeah, but still, I said, going into a match, 17-second knockout.
It's impressive. I'm impressed with myself. I didn't know I had it in me. So.
Yeah. Okay. Before we finish up, any final thoughts or shout-outs that you want to give to anybody? Or
yeah, absolutely. Chris Snare, Team Synergy. That guy's a mastermind. Thank you so much. Fabio Holanda, BTT Canada. My ground skills scare these guys, so I guess I get to use my hands. Brandon Brewer, my boxing coach. Andrew Thomas, Adam Hunter, Mike Fitz, Tricia, my girlfriend, everybody that's behind me. I love you all, and thank you so much for the support.
All right, that's Dickeson here, big win here, Elite One here tonight in Moncton, New Brunswick. This is Derek LeBlanc with Top MMA News.